student asked me if I'd ever thought about cannibalism. Welcome to another episode of Things My Students Say. The thing is, they had a follow-up. Have you ever thought about what it would be like? I didn't even try to answer that. I just walked away. Equally unanswerable, but far less disturbing, we were talking about mirrors and how you can see to infinity if you line them up correctly. One of my students raised their hands and said, yeah, but what do you do if something bad comes out of the mirrors? I don't know what to do with that. You're watching the wrong kinds of movies, I can tell you that. Easy question to answer. Someone asked me, Mr. Wamstead, do you think I can do a handstand push-up? I don't really know if I think they can or not, but I definitely said yes. And then I watched them try to do a handstand push-up for the next 10 minutes. They did not do a handstand push-up. Middle school can be charming like that. Someone went to the school store the other day. They came back empty-handed. I said, nothing there you wanted? She said, they don't have anything left but lost hopes and dreams. I think that is probably the best description of a middle school store I've ever heard. It wouldn't be Things My Students Say if it didn't end with insults. We were talking about unit rate the other day and how when I was a kid, you could get 2 tacos at Taco Bell for $1. Student raised his hand, expressed incredulity, and then he said, they had Taco Bell when you were a kid? Somebody asked me the other day if I got dressed in the dark. Same week, someone told me that I was like an NPC. Someone else told me that their sister said in these videos that I sound like a robot. And finally, in a special Halloween edition, I heard someone turn to their neighbor and say, Mr. Wamstead used to have aura, but he just lost it all. I was dancing to Spooky Scary Skeletons, but I'm not really sure how that dance goes. Thought it was something like this. That's how you lose your aura right there.